From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page. Now it's off to the show. Take it away, nerds.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Pony Express Pro 4 Truck Series here. Bark River Speedway this week. Round number... Crap, lost my round number. 7? 8?
7.
7. There we go. Round number 7 here at Bark Ready. Are you ready? AJ the Man Capola.
Oh, I'm ready. I am so excited to be back once again watching these Pony Express Pro 4 trucks because the last couple weeks were fantastic, and last week they were up in my neck of the woods at Lime Rock Park.
Now we're at Bark River, which is the newest dirt track addition to iRacing for these trucks. So we're going to get Barky on Bark River here tonight.
Rough.
Exactly. Now you look on the racetrack, everybody coming up to speed here, getting their trucks in shape, and go figure. Right now, the fastest man in practice or qualifying is going to be Chris Stouffer. No surprise there.
Nope. I was actually watching Sawyer for a little while. I don't know why his times didn't count, but he was putting down some serious awesome laps in practice. He was fastest in the whole field in practice.
Unfortunately, it didn't count for him, though.
Does that have anything to do with maybe possibly going too far off track or something like that?
Yeah, that could hurt it. He may clip something, if you even barely touch a wall or go too far off track, it could really hurt you as far as that goes. So that could have been what was going on.
Oh, we have a new person on the leaderboard, the one truck of Jaron Valley.
Jaron Valley, top of the board now. I want to touch on points.
By more than a second.
Nice. Want to touch on points here. Stouffer leads the point standings over Dennis by about 9 points here. So it's a 9-point gap between the two. And again, you get points in the heat and the feature. That's the way this all works. And again, we'll invert the field and all those good googly moogly things. So, Jaron Valley, top of the board. That is the Lucas Oil #1 off-road machine. He'll come to pit road. Sheriff Mark Dillon, right there in the 6th spot, or as we called him the other day, Deputy Dillon. Right there in the number 3 Bigfoot-inspired paint scheme. Great-looking paint on that number 3 truck. So, 3 minutes away, AJ. As always, 16 minutes heats. Or 16-minute heat, 16-minute feature. That's what we've gotten accustomed to. What's your thoughts here as we get ready to go back racing here at Bark River?
Well, first off, my thoughts are you and I both have to go into the broadcasting booth in the Pony Express Sim Racing channel.
Yeah, we might want to do that. So we'll go do that because we're still over here with the Road to Indy commentating booth. So we'll hop on our jet and go to Bark River. So give us just a second. And poof, I am now in Bark River. So now we're over here at Bark River. Man, that was a fast jet plane.
Well, yeah, I had Taco Bell earlier. Of course, we had plenty of gas.
Yeah, let's talk to Jaron Valley, top of the board. Hey, Jaron Valley, it's Matt and AJ in the booth. Got a copy?
How's it going, man? I hear you loud and clear.
10-4, man. We are up front on the pole for this one here tonight. And, of course, with the inverts and everything you got going on, what do you think you can do here at Bark River?
Well, I plan to win the heat and, for the feature come time. I know all the passing points and everything. It's going to be difficult to pass and just hit my marks and everything. I think I can work my way back in front.
Well, there you go, Jaron. Well, best of luck, man, starting on the pole here. great lap around Bark River Speedway there, man.
Yeah, it's not even my fastest. Come on.
Well,
Yeah, I can save over a second off of that one.
you think? Oh, that's a challenge. Now I want to see it.
I have.
Well, go get it done, dude.
I will try. Thank you very much.
Field.
Yeah, go up the field, yeah.
Oh, that'll be tough. I know Chris and Dennis and all these guys in here. They're all pretty good, and they can put down good laps and everything. So, I don't know. That's gonna be hard to do, but I'll try my hardest.
All right.
Good luck, pal.
Good luck, Jaron.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
There you go, Jaron Valley, top of the board here in qualifying. Chris right there, a minute 15 away from heat number 1, AJ.
Can I just throw this out there and how awesome all these drivers are? That, they keep it all loose. Nobody's all tensed up. And, even the interviews before the race, everybody's having fun.
So what you're telling me is, spoiler alert, nobody's all tensed up like Susie was watching The Mist.
Oh, awesome plug.
Bang, bang.
I'm AJ from the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast, and outside of being Matt's wonderful co-host, I have a podcast, and it's about all things nerdy. So if you're into anything nerds related, like Marvel, DC, Harry Potter, Star Wars, or Disney, come check us out. We're on Facebook, or whatever they're calling it these days, because apparently Facebook is changing their name. Interesting. But we're also on all... Yes, I'll get to that in a second. But we're also on all podcasting sites. So please check us out. We're in the middle of Nerdtober, where we're talking about all scary movies in the Stephen King universe. And this week, we have Room 1408. But Matt was alluding to The Mist. No thanks.
No,
ever again.
Nope. We will get lined up. So what's the deal with this Facebook deal? Because I'm confused.
Apparently, Facebook is planning to change their name.
To what? Must they?
That's the joke, but we don't know. They haven't announced what they're changing it to yet.
We make millions of dollars.
They make more than millions of dollars, Matt.
A good point there. But here we go. Let's take a look at Jaron Valley up there on the pole behind the iRacing Chevrolet pace truck, as we get ready for 16 minutes of racing here tonight.
Ding, 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 ding. The following contest scheduled for 16 minutes of chaos.
Please tell me you don't have a bikini on while you're doing that.
I'll go change.
There we go. For sale, Logan Sandborg and Mark Dillon right there as well. Do one. As we get ready to go once again, Jaron Valley right there leading the way, getting it ready to go. So, AJ, I got a question.
I'm scared. What's up?
Oh, now I asked you if you were in a bikini, what do you think you're going to do here tonight? What do you think about this race?
Oh, well, this is the first time I'm seeing this track, and for what you told me, this is the newest dirt track in iRacing?
Yes.
So, am I fair to assume this is the first time you've seen this track?
I've ran it one time.
Okay, so honestly, I do not know. It looks like we have some high-speed turns going into 1 after the start-finish line, and then from 4 all the way to 6. But then it becomes very technical, so I could see where the passing zones could be. I'm guessing a passing zone in 3, a passing zone in 6. Yep. 1 in 8 and possibly 9. So I'm really curious to see how these trucks run around this thing.
Yeah, and you look at it here as we come up to speed. Pace
They're
truck getting ready to go to green here. Pace truck going to turn them loose in just a moment. Man, down this hill section through these corners, that looks like a very sketchy area when you're up to speed.
And I'm looking at the map right now. Bark River's pit lane is coming out of 7 and into 9. So they're literally side by side for like 4 more turns before they get to the start finish line.
And there we go, green flag. Just let them go. And oh my goodness, already Chris and Jaron almost making contact over the jump. Wow,
they're
up
into,
the hill.
Into 1 now.
Wow, look at the camber on that heel section. Wow.
Into 2. wide sweeping tight turn of 2 into the tight turn of 3. A straightaway with the jump coming down to 4.
Look at
right in the 5. I'm sorry, it's
You're
the
fine.
first lap, so I was.
You're fine, buddy. But again, wow. Where we at here? 6.
This is 6. And all that mayhem has allowed Jaron to really pull away as he's just getting into 7 now.
And I'm noticing something, AJ. There's a lot of jumps into these corners, and it's really upsetting these trucks.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even want to handle one of these trucks right now, as you know, he's past 8 into 9, coming down to 10.
Crosby made a little bit of mistake there, gathered it back up. The battle, second on back rages as they come through here, AJ.
Yeah, I don't know what even to call this turn, because on the computer screen it's just an asterisk. So, and then 12, and then back to the line.
Wow.
So, a great first lap to pull almost 2.5 seconds out, but you know, Christopher, Dennis Crosby, and Logan Samborg are all fighting for second place right now, and it's just allowed that one truck to pull away.
Yeah, you see Logan's, Purcell, all right there in this mix of trucks that are just absolutely going after it. Again, 14 minutes to go here tonight. There's Zach Purcell leading Sawyer Tinker. Zachary Nuremberg right there behind him. Jaron Valley 3 seconds ahead. 1:20 last time by lap time. So Valley really stretching the gap already.
Oh yeah, and I'm seeing a battle for 2, 3, 4, 5th right now between Logan and Zach Purcell. They're side by side. I apologize. I had the numbers wrong. It's the 51 and the 021 of Zach and Sawyer.
Yeah, this is just a great battle. And man, with 13 minutes to go, this track looks like it's unbelievably hard to pass.
Well, on the iRacing page, it just shows you the turns. I wish it gave you a little icon for jumps and where they are. But I think these jumps are really like negating the braking points and the passing points, because every time
mistake for the 13. Sorry about that. It was Stouffer getting out of shape. Wow. He's going to lose 2-3 spots. Continue, AJ.
Well, I just really think that these jumps are really screwing up the passing zones.
Yeah, this is insanity. The 13 trying to battle back. It's almost like if you hit the jump wrong, it throws you out of whack into the corner, and then you have to play wackadoo to get the truck back under you. Oh my goodness. Down the hill battle for third, second. Dennis Crosby and Chris Stouffer still going at it right here. Contact.
Yeah, those three are under a blanket right there, and it pretty much almost kicked that 199 off into the barrier.
Now my question is it one of them fuzzy blankets or is it a regular blanket?
It's a very nice warm fleece blanket.
You see him cross over, big move there. There's Sawyer Tinker gonna pick up a spot. Sawyer,
not for
long.
Logan gave him a little tail slap there, but awesome run coming out of, I think that's the final turn. This is the final turn.
Oh, back to the left, up over the hill, over the jump rather. What a race we're seeing. These trucks never disappoint, do they?
No, never.
And look out front as your race leader, Jaron Valley, in his own world right now. But remember, he'll have to fight back. Oh, big mistake for Chris again. That's the same corner, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it, actually. But that's a big mistake. He lost, a position and almost 2 positions there.
Yeah. He's just getting too crossed up there coming off the jump.
Now, Matt, you actually running these trucks before with the jumps. How would you attack these jumps when you know they kick you sideways like that?
You got to back it off. You got to let your truck land as center as possible, right? Watch Jaron here. He's hitting the jumps, but I guarantee you he's lifting. He's keeping the truck to where the suspension doesn't do anything funky with him. You look behind him, Jaron leading Dennis there. We saw Tinker a minute ago. He kind of got crossed up coming off the jump. So you've got to manage your suspension, the pre-road, like a dirt bike would. Same kind of philosophy.
Would you just lay off the gas, or would you tap the brake right before a jump?
Me personally, I tend to just get a little bit of brake to get it to nose, but you don't want it to nose over too hard. You want it to be kind of ideally flat when it lands. And you don't, the trouble is you're coming to a corner, so it wants to drop to the either left or right, depending as well. So it's almost like trying to manage 4 different springs at that point. You see the battle here for Logan. But I mean, Jaron Valley doing a great job leading up over the hill. I think this may be one of the more challenging dirt jump tracks we have right now.
Okay.
I
don't know. I think where the season finale is that Wild West?
Yes.
I think that's a very difficult one because of, the very tight turns and the jumps going up the hill and everything, and down the hill.
Yeah, but I still think it's a little bit easier jumping into corners than this one is.
Yeah.
But again, it's all debatable. It's going to be driver preference mostly, I do believe. With 8 minutes left on the clock here, AJ.
I'm looking right now, and it looks like Christopher is fighting to get 4th place back and, back in the right direction.
Got Chris doing everything he can here as we continue to run. Christopher right there, 5th place, nose to tail, doing everything he can. Jaron Valley leading the way here, along with Dennis Crosby there as well. So great racing here. 7 minutes left in the heat race there, AJ.
Yeah, these races go by really fast. I don't see us ever touching the 40 lap mark.
No.
Ever.
No, absolutely
with
not.
Within 15 minutes, you have to maximize your moves.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of time.
See Dennis there as well, doing a wonderful job also. The trucks side by side here for position, AJ. Great racing across the board.
Yeah, it looks like Stouffer has the position on Logan as Logan gives him a nice shot in the back end right there, coming out of the turn.
Yeah, nice little shot. They'll stay right with one another.
Right now there's only a couple battles on track right now. If you want, you can jump over to the 22 truck of Dennis and Sawyer right there, but
Dennis off track.
Actually, Dennis just lost a lot of positions being off track like that.
Yeah. Got kind of pile driven as well.
That's unfortunate, but now Dennis is back in traffic.
Yeah, kind of trapped here, back in traffic as well. Everyone else there also in the mix. 6:31, 6:30 left on the board. What a night we have seen all night long.
Yeah, if you guys haven't been with us very long, this is Extreme Sim TV, and you're currently watching the Pony Express Pro 4 trucks. And Monday night is our most racing night you'll have on Extreme Sim TV. We start the night with Road to Indy, and then we close it out with the Pony Express Pro 4 trucks, which you are seeing right now.
Yeah, it's been just an amazing night, right? This has been really, really great racing overall as they continue to run right here. And what a night. And like you said, AJ, each and every Monday, it never disappoints, right?
It never disappoints. It's one of my favorite nights of the week just for this.
You see right here, Sawyer back there as well. That's Tinker. Right there now, the second. Great run for Tinker. Wonderful run for Tinker. Stouffer running in the third spot, doing a great job as well. Look at Chris Stouffer right there in the 0-1-3. Dennis Crosby right there in the 22 behind him. Crosby doing everything he can to stay with Stouffer at the moment.
Yeah, both Chris and Dennis have both made mistakes in this race that cost them a lot of time.
Right, yeah.
So now they're just trying to pretty much save face and, try to limit the damage being done.
Checking on Mark Dillon down there again in the 8th spot. Mark doing everything he can, trying to hold serve here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like he's struggling a little bit. He qualified down in the 6th position. He was about almost 4 seconds slower in qualifying, and he's dropped 2 positions from the start of the race.
Tanner just up in front of him. Tanner doing a good job as well. In 7th right now, so holding serve in the top 7.
But this first race pretty much handed right to Jaron Valley.
Yeah.
100%. He came in here, told us he was going to
Jaron Valley in trouble.
Race,
Valley around.
Of course, I say it again.
Valley into the wall. He'll get it straightened out. How much time's he going to lose to Sawyer Tinker?
I'm waiting to see Sawyer. There's Sawyer. So Sawyer's probably got it down to about 2 seconds. So
wow.
I should keep my mouth shut.
The jinx of AJ continues.
This is not the first time this has happened, ladies and gentlemen. I've done this about, 10, 15 times throughout my career of broadcasting in the last month and a half.
Yeah. So now Jaron Valley back out front. He's probably sitting there going, AJ, keep my name out your mouth. Oh, God, that was funny.
I won't say his name, but I will say his number. He's looking, the number 1 truck is looking to probably still have about 2 to 3 seconds of a lead on Sawyer. So he's only got a couple minutes left, if that.
3 minutes left on the board, so it did kind of help. It did help him. At least he can keep going up front, right? At least, if nothing else.
Yeah. And he is the fastest truck on the board tonight.
Yeah, so I mean, at least that's working out for him. 'Cause that could have been a lot worse, I feel like.
Oh, 100%.
There
He completely oofed.
He oofed. There's the 3 truck right there. The 22 truck there as well. Dennis Crosby there inside the mix. Sawyer Tinker doing everything he can do. Trying to run back down Jaron Valley, and the 1 truck just not working out for him right now. So if you're Jaron Valley, you've done made 1 mistake. You don't want to make another one.
No, you have like 2 minutes left. Just close out those 2 minutes. You probably have another 2 laps. Just finish this race and get on to the feature number 2.
And looking at it right here, we got a little bit of battle between Chris Stouffer and Dennis Crosby. That's for 3rd and 4th, side by side right now. Great little battle. Oh, Crosby underneath Stouffer.
I'm waiting to see somebody get punted here.
You're waiting for a punt.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a Pat McAfee into one of these turns.
Dennis right there on the back bumper of Chris here. 141 left on the board. And we're getting down to it here, folks. Getting closer and closer to the white flag waving for Jaron Valley. This battle going to subside a little bit between Dennis and Chris Stouffer right in front of him. Leader right now working his way good and clear for the moment. If you're Jaron Valley, you just want to make a couple of more corners here and get this thing to the white flag. Don't make any mistakes. If you're Sawyer Tinker, you're probably hoping for a boo-boo.
Oh, I would always be hoping for a boo-boo. At least to get to his bumper to try to push him out of the way.
Yeah. You see
These
Sawyer.
trucks can take it.
You see Sawyer right there behind him. 50 seconds left on the clock here tonight at Bark River. Oh, Tinker a little bit out of shape there, still trying to run down Jaron Valley. 38 seconds now remaining. White flag in the air, AJ. They just got the white flag as they came through that time by, so we're on our final lap here tonight. Right now, Valley leads the way. He's got a good little lead over everyone else right now.
Yeah, Sawyer did bring it in about, I don't know, half a second, 3/4 of a second, and I don't think he's going to get there, but he really made a hell of a run with it.
Yeah, he is getting after it now, closing the gap big. But I think he's going to run out of time. He's got it within a half a second, as you said. And I think Jaron Valley might be taking it a little bit easy right now after that big boo-boo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at the ground he's gaining here. Wow.
Well, they're coming right to the checker right now, I'm pretty sure, so.
Not quite yet. He's going to have to get there. Coming to the checkered flag this time. So you're going to have to get within Puntaruno range if he's going to do anything here. The gap now 9/10 of a second.
Here they come to 12, and passing the line right there.
Valley hangs on. Wow. A great job. Here's another battle on the racetrack. The 13 and Dennis Crosby. Crosby gets in the wall there. He'll hang on to 4th. The 13 will come home in 5th. Here comes the 51 of Purcell. Good little gap over Tanner. He'll get a top 5. Good run for Purcell in heat number 1.
Yeah, you know, Purcell's always a big favorite, but, you know, it looks like tonight maybe 1 or 2 incidents really put him about 20 seconds back.
Yeah, so that's going to do it for the heat number 1. And we still got our feature coming up, AJ.
Yes, we do, and they're pretty much going to do a quick 4-minute warm-up to get ready for feature number 2. So Matt.
Yes, sir.
You have this wonderful podcast you want to talk about real fast? Because me and you have some serious talking points coming up soon.
Oh, yeah, it's the Behind the Mic podcast with Matt here. Tentatively scheduled for Fridays. We had one to go up, but unfortunately, well, it kind of got corrupted there, and we couldn't.
And it was a good one, too.
And it was a good one, so we talked all things Far Cry. So on the next episode this week, we're going to have a ton to talk about.
Oh, absolutely. One thing I will throw out there, we did talk about comic books because you actually ended up buying a comic book. You were talking about Far Cry, and the comic book is based on the villains.
Yes.
Matt, would you like to throw your 2 cents in on that since we have like a 4-minute break right now?
Well, here is the Matt-tastic 4 cents on this one. Oh boy, is it so good, AJ. So basically the comic book, the Far Cry comic book, what it does is tell us more of the story of the villain. For instance, Voss is a villain in Far Cry, from Far Cry 3, which is the one I'm working on now. And I'm not going to give it away. All I will tell you is find the comic book and go get it if you're a Far Cry fan, because it tells you so much about Voss. And I'm going to, how do I word this without spoiling 6 for AJ? The magical appearance of certain somebody is heavily explained in the comic book, and said timeline of game may not be timeline that you think timeline is. Now, when AJ decides to finish Far Cry and catch up, I'll decipher all that.
But I will say, I'm a huge comic book fan. If you're into that kind of stuff, please continue to support, as I just watched on your screen, a truck just over and over and over again. Please go support your comic book shops. Please support your local cons, your Comic-Con, your Kinetic-Con. You know, please go support it, because it's not just about nerd stuff. It's about the whole community of stuff you enjoy. Like, there's video games, there's podcasts, there's TV shows, animes. There's so much there. Go support it.
Eric, your broadcaster just about said something on there that would have just got him slapped from the girlfriend, and I would have never lived it down because it would have been live. So, again, you know, this is the part where I don't say what comes to my head immediately.
But since we're doing commercials and everything, because we have a 4-minute warm-up and we have about 2 minutes left before we grid for the second feature, here tonight at the Pony Express Pro Ford truck at Bark River. This is a new dirt track just for the Pro Ford trucks, the Rallycross. Who else? Who else would run these?
Pro 2 trucks. Dune buggies, if we ever eventually get those off-road dune buggies I want. So badly. So yeah, I mean, what a night it's been of racing action. Just like every Monday, it never disappoints, AJ.
No, it doesn't. And while we have this time, I do got to thank you, Matt. Matt, you've been a huge help with getting Nerds Doing Nerd Things out there. And, you know, letting me be a partner to your channel, letting me come up here and broadcast. It's been a lot of fun. Me and you have had some awesome content come out
we have
on this channel. And please continue to support Extreme Sim TV. You know, he has an awesome channel. I have a podcast, Nerds Doing Nerd Things. Again, we talk about all things nerdy. You guys hear me all the time. But check us out as well. But, you know, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to Extreme Sim TV, like the videos, and continue to help us grow. You know, if you have any critiques, feel free to, you know, shoot Matt an email or a message. Hey, maybe you could try this better. Maybe you could do this. We're open to anything, any suggestions. You know, we're here for the long haul, and we're here for all these leagues.
Yeah, we're open like a comic book, right? There's a good plug.
Evan.
Yep.
No, that is where we're at here, and I tell you what, it's been a fun month, AJ, as we kind of come up on the basically the 1 month of us working together. It's been an awesome month of all kinds of content, a lot of racing hours that we put in this month, and now we get to go for the next 16 minutes. And we're kind of winding down October, man.
Yeah, I'm really upset because, you know, I'm throwing out my podcast again. I really enjoy this month and December for our themed months. We have Nerdtober, and then for Christmas we do Nerds Take Over the Holidays. And you know, I really enjoy it. So it's kind of bittersweet.
Oh, I'm happy about it because I don't have to, you know, Kim can't talk me into watching scary movies after this month.
Well, we have a scary movie in our Christmas month. It's called Krampus.
Well, good point. There is a Krampus. And is the trucks on track for you?
Yes, they are. They are gridding at the moment.
Well, this is weird. This is not showing them on track for me. There they are. Took them a minute. But there is Zachary right there in that number 32 camp right now again. After winning the last event, that is Jaron Valley, he'll start at the end of the field, AJ.
They are rolling right now.
And yes, they are. They are rolling. So who do you think, what can we see? Does Crosby, who gets through the traffic better here?
Well, I will say, we've seen Dennis Crosby have issues in the first heat before and then completely dominate the second heat. So I would not be surprised if he cuts through some of the field to, you know, get to first place first and drive away. But with how dominant Jaron Valley was in the first heat or first feature, outside of that one mistake he had, he was by far the fastest person on this track.
Alrighty, Brad McCombs, here we go, lined up with Logan. That's your front row here. Let's see if they can recover the second heat here. Maybe get themselves, I love that Gravedigger paint scheme.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm not sure why it's got a Jeep front end, but I can dig it.
He's getting really far out ahead.
Yeah, hey Gravedigger, come back here. Green in the air, that's going to be...
I hope they call that off.
Questionable. That is questionable at best, folks. But we're going to keep it rolling here. Everybody over the jumps. Oh, one car up and over into Stouffer. They keep them on all fours. Four wide. Crosby going to get turned sideways. Jaron Valley's just like, get me out of here, Ricky Bobby.
Well, I will say Brad McCombs did launch early, but, he did at least relinquish that big lead. He ended up losing first place out of it, but, I'd say no harm, no foul on that.
Yeah, I would imagine. So, as Logan leads out here, yeah, it looks like
he goes wide, and Mark Dillon goes right underneath him.
there goes Deputy Dillon right by.
Oh, and Stouffer.
Oh, Stouffer was on you, just nailed Digger. Okay, that
He literally went full ludicrous and almost went, move, B word, out of the way.
yeah, he did. He's gonna work through. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get way away from Valley. Valley's coming through this traffic as well.
Yeah, he's cutting through this field like a hot knife through butter.
There goes Valley to the bottom. They'll work their way through the little jumps here. Out front, leading the way, Logan.
This is not what Jaron wanted to see.
Nope. Because look up here. Look who is right there with Dillon. Sheriff Dillon has got a company there with Stouffer.
He's got Stouffer Lasagna right behind him.
Yeah, and he had gone. So Stouffer, and Dillon sideways and clips Valley. And there goes Valley.
Oh, that's not what you wanted to see with our feature one winner. He got turned right into the outside grass and lost so much time there.
So Valley getting creamed. Stouffer up to second now, trying to run down Logan. So it took what? 2 laps for Stouffer to be up to second.
No, and now it looks like Valley's trying to get too much back. And it looks like there's a caution out.
Oh, yellow is
which is probably the best thing for Jaron right there.
Yeah, because we will admit fully that start was a little crazy.
Well, it looked like the start was fixed because the number, what was it? The 32? Was it?
Yeah, I believe so. Or no?
Oh no, it was the 199.
It was a great bigger car.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
So he gave it all back.
First caution of the night here. So we are ready to go here, and by the time we get back going, we're gonna have less than 12 minutes to go, AJ.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about these cautions. They really don't help anybody out but the leader.
And here we go. They're going to thunder back at it. Well, everybody getting back up to speed. That helped Valley, I think. That helped.
Absolutely.
Be careful, Valley. I mean, he's probably not going to get the win, but it's going to help.
Yeah, he's able to be around cars again.
Stouffer trying to run down race leader Logan up here in front of Logan in front of Stouffer. Third right now is Tinker. Good run for Tinker. Back in the top 3 as well. And the Gravedigger machine holding serve right now. Not giving up is McCombs.
Ooh, Dennis Crosby and Jaron Valley are both out of shape coming over that last jump back here.
It's almost like once you get back in traffic, it's so difficult to move through here.
Yeah, it's what it looks like unless you really want to move somebody or you just wait for them to make a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to go back up front because we have a lead change. The driver of that 13, Chris Stouffer, back to the race lead, has gotten around Logan now. And Sawyer Tinker trying to do the same at the moment.
Oh, Dennis Crosby and the 013 of Tanner get together, and it allows Jaron Valley get right by him.
Jaron going to get through. At least he's going to move into the top 8 here. Trying to get as much as he can out of this truck.
This is what I mean. If he isn't going to make his own holes to get through, he's got to wait for other people to make issues.
Yeah, exactly. And right here is the 021 machine. Sawyer Tinker on the back bumper of Logan there. That's the battle for second. Action all over the racetrack as normal, AJ.
Oh, there's always action.
Sawyer made a boo-boo. He'll lose ground. Checking out on Jaron Valley up underneath Sheriff Mark Gillen. double file as they'll come across. And Valley will move to 6th, though good recovery for Valley. Now makes the move for 5th. Under not. Oh, he got clipped by the sheriff. Sheriff trying to pit maneuver him there. Maybe he needs to put a ram bar on that truck.
I think they have a ram bar already on it.
A bigger ram bar. He needs a wraparound ram bar.
The Go-Go Gadget Oil Slick.
I don't think that's how it works. Oh, another bump
He's
there.
up to 6th place right now, but he's well out of shape.
He is beating and banging right now. Here comes the sheriff trying to get back underneath of him. And smart move by Valley to go wide and give the sheriff some room.
Well, the sheriff is going to have it.
He needs
Or
red
not.
and blues on that truck. Meanwhile,
Maybe people will get out of the way then.
yeah, Sawyer Tinker setting in 3rd. Logan in 2nd. Contact. Logan all out of wonky donkey shape there.
Oh, big incident over here.
Oh, wow.
32, the 51. Everybody had an issue blocking the whole track.
Jesus. Man, they are beating and banging out there tonight. Sheriff back to 9th.
And the thing is, with very rare cautions, they get going real fast. You can't just stop and wait for a caution. You need to get it in a gear and get out of there.
Aaron right now, though, he is up there. He's trying to make the move for 4th. And it looks like the 32, Zachary Nuremberg, going to grab the fence there a little bit. We'll keep the truck rolling.
Ooh, that jump really almost hurt Valley right there, as I think they're going into turn 2 and then into 3.
Oh, we got more problems. The sheriff in the 51. That is going to be Purcell got hooked by the sheriff.
There's not a lot of damage on these trucks, but there is so much action going on with, people getting turned and having mistakes.
And by the way, we're halfway through feature number 2 already, AJ.
Already?
Already. 8 minutes to go.
Well, it looks like the one car of Jaron is about to lose another position. Oh, Dennis to his inside there. 3
He's
wide.
the ice cream and the ice cream sandwich here. And Dennis going to get the roll end of the deal. Oh, my goodness gracious, guys.
You guys are giving me heart palpitations over here.
Yeah.
And I don't have a heart condition.
Yeah, we're gonna need some glitch energy to keep up with this.
Ooh, Dennis really gave Jaron a big shot there.
And don't forget, if you do get some glitch energy, as you're back to the bottom, contact,
He
you'll
just
get clear.
Overpowered the 32 right there for 4th place.
But if you go to get glitch energy, don't forget to use the promo code at JBR1 to get 10% off of your glitch energy product. There's a team sponsor plug. See how good I do this now.
You're such a good host, Matt. You're a wonderful host.
7 to go here in this one is Dennis, which that may have gave up who I'm racing for next season in that league, rip. But anyway, Dennis Crosby side by side with the 32. I hadn't exactly let the current team know what I was doing next year yet. Oh, contact.
Well, if there's sponsorship opportunities, I might have you there too.
Yeah, 4. Well, for those of you that do want to know, and I'll just put it out there, I will be returning to JBR Racing for next season's SRN Truck Series. Going home to the 61 truck. As the one at Jaron Valley setting in 4th.
He's clawing and clawing and clawing all the way back.
There is 6 minutes to go.
He's not going to make it to Chris Sawyer, but there's a good chance he could definitely make it to Logan, and if Sawyer Tinker has an issue, might make it to him as well. Because he is hauling the mail right now.
He is hauling the mail, Batman. Well, right now, Stouffer's eating some lasagna, just leading this thing around.
I see what you did. They're very clever. Very clever.
Right now, there's Dennis Crosby there in 6th, trying to keep the pressure on Tanner Fontaine for 5th with 5 minutes to go. In our now Angle Monday night doubleheader. Man, it's been a fun Monday evening, and now Crosby trying to cross over that 0-1-3, nearly clipping the wall on his way out. And he'll go wide there, working his way through, slinging dirt as Crosby, trying to get everything he can with 4 minutes, 50 seconds left.
Yeah, Jared Valley's definitely going to run out of time, but he took a whole second off of Chris Stouffer's time that last lap.
Valley out there getting it done, and he's closing in on the back bumper of Logan, doing a wonderful job right to Logan's rear bumper. He's like, move, Logan, move, my man. And Logan going to go wide. That's going to open the door for Valley to try to get some momentum here and crossover. He'll try it. Right to the bottom he goes.
They are just inches apart right now.
Inches? They're centimeters apart, my guy.
Hey, I know centimeters. Those were inches.
Yeah, 4, nice and tight. Right out of the corner, back again, crossover, and there goes Jared Valley. Great job. Contact.
Big bump right there.
But he's going to get clear.
Do you think that was being over aggressive, or do you think he needed to do that?
He needed to do that. I'll back him up on it. And I'm not going to back him up when the crews start fighting after the race. Like, I'm not getting in a fist fight here to back him up, but, you know, I'm
I heard you chuckle after that centimeter joke. I knew what you knew what I meant.
Yep. Jared Valley right there as well, hanging on in 3rd. You know, I'm that guy at the racetrack that talks all the crap in the pit stall. But when the poop hits the fan and they start fighting, I just stand there with the popcorn in the hallway like, nope, I'm not getting hit over this shit. I'm that guy.
Yeah, you got a pretty face. You don't want to get it punched in.
I wouldn't call it pretty.
I love Monday nights. Our weekly doubleheader on Extreme Sim TV.
Everybody's got to love Mondays. Until you
It's the only reason why I love Mondays.
Until you realize you got to go to work on Tuesday.
I gotta go work early tomorrow. But, you know, Chris Stouffer is really getting at it with Sawyer right now. They are side by side, really close together.
Battle for the race lead. Wow. Stouffer trying to hold on. Sawyer tinker right here as they work their way through. 2 minutes to go. Oh.
This could be what Valley wants to see. Maybe they'll wreck each other.
Now, if they get to mixing it up too much and start beating and banging and knocking fenders and knocking boots and whatnot here, you're going to have a problem because you're going to get ran down. So far, they're keeping it pretty clean, AJ. But
yeah, they are.
Time running out. Minute 50 left on the board. Minute 40 here. The time's starting to tick down.
Here comes the 021. He's going to have the... Oh, I thought it was going to be a better crossover.
Oh, Stouffer going to slam the door. He had a setup for a really good crossover there for a moment.
He did. It looked like he checked up to stop himself from turning Chris.
And you see the gap closing. The Valley's coming, but he's going to run out of time. And it lets these two make contact.
Which could very much happen.
This could very much be a thing that happens here very, very soon.
I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being the last lap.
Well, depends on where the start-finish line is at because we got a minute left. Will we get back there before time runs out? Because if we do, we'll get one more out of this. Oh, boy. Oh, where does Tinker go, AJ?
Wherever the 13 is not.
You're running out of time. You're gonna have to stuff it in there at some point here.
You're gonna have to give him a couple punches first.
35 seconds
there,
to go. Easy does it. Wow. Oh, he's got to move. Right there's the move, but he's going to be on the wrong side. Crossover.
Gonna try it at least.
Oh, contact. He's going to move him up the racetrack. Try to cross over again. He's got to do something in a hurry here. 11, 10.
Really right now.
9. Will they get the white flag or the checkered flag? That's going to be the question. 1 to go, so they did make it to get the white flag here. About 2 seconds, and whoa, Tinker going to watch that truck. So he's got 1 lap to get it done, AJ. You can't play nice here.
No, it looks like he's trying it right here. But if you're going to do it, you want to make sure he can't get back to you.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it too late. Don't do it too early. There's a lot to think about here. Good run. Contact. Up over the hill. What does Stouffer do here? Does he drive it off in there? Oh, he does. He's going to wash Tinker up high. Tinker.
Gonna have the preferred line here.
More contact. Jeez almighty.
What an amazing finish we're about to see.
Up over the hill.
Cow.
Man, oh man. Time to take it away. Stouffer.
And Chris just went a little too wide there.
There might have been a little bit of contact midair. Now can Stouffer get back to him? Stouffer's just going to have to go for it. If he gets the opportunity, he's going to have to move him. You're going to run out of time. Stouffer
they're
trying.
in the last couple turns, so I think it's safe to say Chris is going to have it. Because here they come to the checkered right now.
There it is. Stouffer tried it, couldn't do it. What a race. Sawyer Tinker pulling it off. Wow. So the Tinker Man getting the checkered flag here tonight.
Holy cow.
Jeez almighty. Well, that is why we love Mondays. So Tinker and Stouffer in an all-out battle up front, AJ.
That was insane.
Wow. Yeah, that was nuts. So what we're going to do now, here in a few moments, is talk to our race-winning driver when he gets in here. But right now, Stouffer is already waiting on us. There's Tinker. Let's talk to the Tinker Man. Wow, Sawyer doing a great job. Sawyer, buddy. Matt and AJ in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, that was a fight with you and Stouffer for the win there.
Yeah, it was a fun race for sure.
Well, you were able to get it done, man. What were you thinking there once you got alongside the 13?
I knew once I could get alongside of him that we could have a pretty decent race, and, you know, just hoping that the truck would stick in areas it probably shouldn't stick, but it did, so it was good.
Well, man, you did a great job tonight at Bark River, able to fight with Stouffer for the win there. Congratulations, dude. That was an epic race.
Thank you. It was a fun one. I'm glad we finally won a race here, so.
We'll do it again. Yeah, what do you think? We go back to the asphalt side next week at New Hampshire.
The asphalt side is not my favorite stuff to race in these, but I'm hoping for a decent turnout. I'm hoping we can get a top 5 or top 10 and just keep ourselves in the points.
Well, again, Sawyer, you did a wonderful job tonight. AJ, you got anything for Mr. Tinker?
No, it's just, how did it feel from how you finished in Heat 1 to then ended up winning the feature?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy in the heat because I didn't know what happened to Valley there, and then all of a sudden I was right on him, and I think if I had one more lap, I may have been able to get him in the heat. Yeah,
absolutely. We were watching that the whole time, and when he messed up, you were pretty much almost right there.
Yeah, it was a sudden change of events from not really pushing the truck to pushing as hard as it could go.
Well, congratulations on the win in the feature, and can't wait to see you guys over in New Hampshire next week.
Yep, thank y'all.
Yeah, man, great job, dude. We'll see you at New Hampshire, dude.
Yep. Thank y'all. See y'all.
Oh, man, what a night. Let's talk to the other half of that, Mr. Chris. Oh, whoa, where'd Chris go? Chris disappeared.
Didn't we just talk to Chris?
Nope, we talked to Sawyer. Chris disappeared on us. Oh, no. Let's grab Jaren down here.
Yeah.
So, Jaren Valley, Matt in the booth, get a copy.
I got you, buddy, loud and clear.
Well, buddy, you fought your way back through, and the leaders looked like they were going to get together there in the closing laps. And I was wondering, he was a little ways back, but if they'd got together, you'd had your opportunity to get right up there with them.
Yeah, I was really hoping they would have got together. Unfortunately, a couple things in the feature set us back. We were down, I believe, 15 seconds to the leader at one point, and brought it up in between 4 and 5 seconds or whatever to the finish. So hard battling throughout the whole field, and me and Zach and Dennis were 3 wide for a couple times as well, and it was pretty fun and everything, and I learned a lot too, and how to get quicker and everything, and I didn't run that 13-second lap. Or 113.
You did exactly what you said you were going to do with dominating the first feature, and with not having a couple issues in the feature number 2, you probably would have been up front, if not leading, close to the lead. Well, overall, how did you think your night went?
I mean, I count it as a success. I wish I could have got the event win, but unfortunately, it didn't go that way. So actually, I may have gotten it. Let me take a look here. Me and Chris tied for it, so then Chris is gonna get it. But you know, it's always fun racing with these guys, and I look forward to this every Monday night. And you know, just happy and satisfied, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we honestly, especially myself, I look forward to Monday nights because I get to see the road to Indy, and then the Pony Express. You guys, I look forward to it every week. I hate work, and then I come here and then I broadcast. So it's an absolute pleasure to watch you guys just beat the holy hell out of those trucks.
Yeah. I woke up this morning. I chose to piss us excellent, but next week is going to be a little bit of a different story. I got to work, so I probably won't be able to make it at all.
Man.
So I mean, it's a road course as well, or it's like the rallycross in New Hampshire. But I'm good on the dirt side of things. So.
All right, Matt, you got anything else for our buddy over here?
No, buddy, man, you did a great job as always.
Yeah, I tried, man.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, I appreciate your work and everything. Thank you guys for doing the broadcast and everything. I really do appreciate it, and watching it back and everything. You guys do a great job.
Well, man, as always, it was fun, buddy.
Yes, sir. So, you guys take care, and hopefully we'll talk to you in 2 weeks, son.
Have a good one, my friend.
Have a good one, man. Well, AJ, that's another Monday in the books, my man.
Yeah, kind of upset, I really look forward to it, and it sucks when it's over, but on to next week, and on to seeing these guys try to tackle the New Hampshire Motor Speedway road course, which, funny story, their road course goes up into their season pass trailers area.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be crazy when we go there, right?
Yeah, because it's really tight up there. I am very curious to see how they're going to run it up there, but it's a very tight course going through the season pass trailer park up there.
It definitely is. It's definitely a handful when you start going up through there for sure.
All right, dude. Well, this was fun, pal.
It was fun once again, folks. Thank you guys for coming out. AJ, thank you as always as well. And we will see you next Monday for another doubleheader. Until then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night and God bless.